Hi, friends. Before we dive into this week's episode, I want to share with you about my signature course, She Sells Wholesale. I know so many of you guys ask questions about how do you get started with wholesaling because it can be complicated. I know because I have been there. And when I first started wholesaling my candles with my candle company, Heart Design Co., I failed miserably for several months, but I hit month 3 and I had my candles in over 120 retailers. So I am sharing with you my exact framework inside my signature course, She Sells Wholesale, and you can jump on the wait list at shesellswholesale.com. I only open up the course twice a year, so you want to make sure that you get on the wait list so you know when the course opens up, and it's opening soon. I will actually send you a free gift when you sign up on the wait list. So check it out at shesellswholesale.com. That's shesellswholesale.com. It's Encore December on the She Sells Differently podcast. Welcome, welcome. Today's episode is a game changer for every shop owner asking, why are people visiting but not buying? If you've ever obsessed over your shop analytics or wondering why your traffic isn't converting to sales, today's Encore episode is your answer. I am breaking down the 5 hidden reasons customers aren't clicking add to cart and exactly how to fix them fast. This was an ever popular episode this year, and the strategies inside this episode have helped my clients boost conversions by 20, 30, even 50% in just weeks. And don't forget, Lizzie's Christmas party is still happening through December 11th. That is tomorrow. And you can grab my pop-up market prep masterclass, plus hundreds of other amazing business resources. It's a complete steal. And it is truly like Christmas morning for a small business owner. So that is Lizzie's Christmas party. My affiliate link is in the show notes. Make sure you grab that. And now let's hit play and fix that invisible add to cart button. Enjoy. Hi, friends. Welcome to She Sells Differently, the show for aspiring women entrepreneurs looking to overcome the fear of selling and grow thriving businesses from a place of authenticity and confidence. I'm Andee Hart, and it wasn't all that long ago that I was a sales executive for a Fortune 500 company. But I knew in my heart that I was called to use my gifts for something more, something different. That's exactly why I created the She Sells Differently podcast. Each episode is going to deliver you business strategies, tools, and mindset shifts to help set you and your brand apart from our culture's expectations. It's time to elevate your sales and build a profitable, sustainable business you're proud of, one built on integrity, grace, and humility. It's time to learn how to sell differently. Welcome back to the She Sells Differently podcast. I bring a fresh new episode to you every Wednesday, and I can't believe we are back at Wednesday again. Time flies, my friends. Time flies. Today we are talking about the 5 reasons why customers are not clicking add to cart. 5 reasons why customers are not clicking add to cart and how to fix it. What I have found is that most e-commerce shop owners, they think if I just get more traffic, I'll make more sales. And there's some truth to that. But we have to first, before we start thinking about more traffic, we have to think about optimizing our sales page. And that is where so many product makers and e-commerce shop owners go wrong? Here's the truth. If 500 people come to your site and only 2 buy, then adding 500 more visitors is not the answer. We want to start by optimizing your sales page and converting the traffic that you already have. But here's the kicker. Your customers, they are deciding in under 3 seconds if they're going to buy. Subconsciously, they are asking 3 questions. Do I trust this brand? Is this worth the money? And do I really want this right now? If the answer isn't a quick yes, they scroll on by, they get distracted, and then they don't come back. So what's stopping them? Let's dig into the 5 biggest reasons people aren't clicking add to cart. Number 1, your product page feels like a risk. Now, what do I mean by that? If someone has never bought from your brand before, they need to feel reassurance. If they don't see product reviews, maybe they don't see a return policy, there's no social proof, that feels risky to a consumer. And so shoppers don't want to gamble with their money. I want you to think about the last time you were making a purchase online. You looked for reviews, you looked for the return policy and what others had to say about their shopping experience with that brand. The customers who are shopping on your website are doing the exact same thing. They need to see the social proof, the reviews. They need to understand that they're not taking a gamble with their money, and that if they make a purchase and something goes wrong, that you're going to make it right. They're going to have a great customer experience when they make that purchase. So the first issue that I see is your product page feels risky. Number 2, your photos don't sell the full experience. You have flat product photos on a white background and they don't make the consumer feel anything. There's no emotion. Buyers need to see themselves using your product. And if they can't picture how it fits into their life, then they're not going to make a purchase. I'm going to take this a step further because something I see all the time now is AI generated photos. And listen, I love AI and automation. I am the biggest user of AI. But when it comes to product photos and lifestyle photos, do not use AI generated photos that are canned photos for your website. It is one of the biggest mistakes you can make because you can spot them from a mile away. When you invest in good product photography and it sells the experience and it brings your consumer into the experience and it shows how your products fit into their life and it actually makes them feel something, feel an emotion, that changes the game. Number 3, this one's huge. If any of my clients are listening, they're going to hear this and probably laugh because I talk about this all the time. But your product descriptions or your sales copy talks features and not benefits. If your description says 12-ounce soy candle with a wood wick, that's just information. Customers don't buy information. They buy transformation. They want to know, will this make my home feel cozy after a long day? Features tell. Benefits sell. I'll just leave it there because that says it all. Number 4, your pricing feels confusing or just complicated and overwhelming, when there's really no structure or context for your prices, shoppers often think, I can find this cheaper elsewhere. And when you give them even one quick reason why it's special, suddenly it will make sense. I'll give you a specific example. Hand-poured candles in small batches that burn cleaner and last longer. That makes your pricing make sense to a potential customer. So that makes them understand why your pricing is priced where it is. It provides context. Number 5, make doing business easy with you. If you have too many clicks to make a purchase, or this is my favorite, if you don't offer nowadays PayPal or Apple Pay, Google Pay, Amazon Pay, if someone has to click through 3 pages, create an account, and then fill out 10 fields before they can buy, they're gone. Friction kills impulse buys. Confusion makes the mind say no. And this day and age, how many times are consumers scrolling through at night while they're watching Netflix? And if they have to get up and go get their credit card, they're not going to make a purchase. So make doing business easy with you. When they add to cart, make it a simple click for the purchase to actually happen. So let's talk about how to fix each one of these. Number 1, add social proof fast. Even if you're new, you have a new website, you can add trust builders. These could be things like screenshots of customers who have messaged you or quick testimonials, even a simple trusted by 200 happy customers, meaning 200 customers have bought from you. These could be 200 customers that bought from you at a pop-up market last weekend. But simple statements of social proof, easy ways that you can add social proof to your website. Number 2, upgrade your photos. Swap out those plain product photos for some lifestyle photos, or just add lifestyle photos. Show your product in use. Show your candle glowing on a nightstand, or your mug being held with 2 hands and a cozy blanket. Make it evoke some emotion from your potential customers. Number 3, rewrite your product descriptions. Use this quick formula. This is for you if you want, insert a result. Here's an example. This candle is for you if you want to feel like a cozy retreat after a long work day. Simple way to add emotion and benefit to a product description. Number 4, price with confidence. Add one line under the price explaining why your product is worth it. People don't mind paying more if they understand why. And then number 5, reduce the friction to actually make a purchase. Make it stupid easy to buy your products. Create guest checkout options that can literally double impulse purchases. Make your purchase process have fewer clicks, and make sure that you have all of the ways that customers can pay for their products. Make it easy to buy your products. I actually had a client that recently implemented just 2 of these things, and she upgraded her product images and added some lifestyle photos. And then she rewrote her product headlines to focus on benefits instead of features. Her conversion rate jumped 30% in 1 week. The thing is people actually already wanted her product. They just needed that extra nudge to feel confident in buying her products. So if you are frustrated by customers shopping on your site, but not actually making the purchase, here's your action plan for this week. Add at least one piece of social proof to your product page. Rewrite your product description for one listing to focus on the benefits. Make your checkout process easier. Do just those 3 things and you'll see a difference. And if this episode gave you a light bulb moment, then share it with a friend who needs it too. Remember, you don't always need more traffic. You just need to make it easier for the people who are already looking at your shop to say yes. And now you know how to do it. Okay, that's it for this week's episode. Short and sweet, but practical tips that you can implement right now to help increase your conversion rates. So let's get to it, guys. And I would love to hear your feedback. Shoot me a message on Instagram at Andee Hart and let me know how these worked for you. Until next Wednesday, I'm cheering you on. All right, that's a wrap on today's episode of She Sells Differently. Friends, it would be a huge blessing to me if you would take 2 seconds to rate and subscribe to my podcast. New episodes drop every Wednesday. Until then, I'm cheering you on in your entrepreneurial journey. See you next time.